What's up guys, Guru here and welcome back to another 6pm content review where today Team of the Year starts. That is right, we have Team of the Year voting, so we're going to be checking them out for the men's and the women's team, seeing who is available, plus also checking out everything EA release in terms of content in-game. If you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe, leave the video a like rating, let me know down below who you are voting for in FC26 Team of the Year. Without further ado, let's get into things. And so here we go, so we'll start off with our content for today, which I'll be honest with you, there isn't a lot. There's a brand new player SBC, there is another campaign upgrade that has came out, but of course the main thing that we're here for is Team of the Year is almost here. Vote for who you believe should make the men's FC26 Team of the Year. You head over to the store, you'll find packs to cast your votes for goalkeepers, defenders, midfielders and attackers. Voting is done by selecting the players in the player pick who you think deserve Teams of the Years the most. Now, that is going to mean one thing, and one thing only. Popularity is where things will go into. Now, if people vote for some odd players down to popularity, then EA will obviously change it. However, it will be interesting because we also obviously have the women's team to do this for. So we will check out the loans in a minute. However, quickly just going over everything else that we have. Rush objective did expire. We do now have a kit coming in for Ravener. I don't even know how you pronounce that, but play 3 matches with 2 Italian players and you'll get the kit. Apart from that, by the looks of things, not much else for us to do, which is absolutely fine. There's a lot going on still, slowly working towards, you know what, I'm actually quite happy with my progress towards this Mateus. By doing the golden goal every day, with like a German player in my team to try and get the wins, it is so easy. Plus I've got through a load of Evos today, which I'm quite happy I've got through. So yeah, it's going well so far. No Evos for us today, I'm pretty sure. There is a few expiring tomorrow. The Snow Shadow is expiring tomorrow. This one actually is an alright Evo. It is expensive, but it does give a really nice boost, so if you can find the right card for it, it's definitely worth completing that. And then some of the rewards are also expiring tomorrow morning, I'm pretty sure. There's a few bits expiring tomorrow at 6pm, so make sure to get them boxed off, just in case you've got them ready to go. But yeah, apart from that, Evos today are not really too much. It's mainly an SBCs for today's content. As I say, we do have a player SBC coming in, which is, I can't remember her name, Marta Torrejon. It's not a bad card. 84 and an 85 rated. No team of the weeks, which I personally quite like. She's only 3-star, 3-star, which isn't brilliant. Can play as a right back as well. Good stats all round, if I'm honest with you. It's a good pace, good passing for what you need. Dribbling's actually quite nice. Defending's good. Physical stats are good. Playstyle wise, Block Plus isn't maybe the best, but at the same time, it's not awful. For a centre back, I would prefer to have Anticipate as well, but hey ho. Still got intercept, still got jockey, so if you're using it as a right back, it's really good. She has got tiki-taka, and she has got a lot of the roles that you can need, maybe apart from full back, which I personally prefer, but it's not a bad card. It's just one of those that you'll probably complete because you've got fodder to use, and that'll be it. In terms of the crafting upgrade, or not the crafting upgrade, the campaign upgrade for today, for you to craft, it's an 84 and an 86 yet again, which is perfect. Instead, it's gone from an 86 plus to an 87 plus, which I like. Still Scream, Prime Times, Pro Live, and Thunderstruck, so no upgrades in terms of Jogger Benito cards coming into packs, because I think they were after Thunderstruck, but still, it's actually quite a good SBC, I personally would say. I think it's worthwhile doing. So again, if you've got the fodder to do it, probably do that over some of the players available. Apart from that, though, that is it for today. As I say, there's not a lot of content. There is a Team of the Week thinking about it, but even still, I have a feeling this Team of the Week wasn't the best when I saw the leaks for it the other day. I do need to try and get some squad battles played, because it is definitely worthwhile doing. Better than last week, probably. Declan Rice is in there, Doué's in there, Martinez is in there. We've also got a Mateus Mane, who I actually think looks quite nice, especially with him being 86 rated, can fit 1 or 2 Evos probably. So if you're a Wolves fan, it's a good option there. Fermin's got a card, so if you did miss out on his Winter Wildcards objective card, you've still got a fairly nice card that can obviously fit some Evos as well. Scalvini, not a bad card if I'm honest with you. Again, definitely got some upgrades there. Milinkovic-Savic has got a card. Gini Wijnaldum's got a card, which I probably want the most, if I'm honest with you. Playing as a striker with the Madster haircut, even though he has shaved it all off now. We've got any else? Chermetti's in there, not bad. And Dye's in there. I wonder wonder if he's actually half decent. No, not really. God, Tom Ince. Forgot he still played football. He's in there as well. So there's a few decent options. There's another Real Madrid option there for some links as well. So overall, it's not the best team of the week, but it's definitely got some potential, especially for Evos. Doué being 87 rated will fit into an Evo soon. He's got finesse. Granted, he's got no passing play styles, but you can put them on him, so that's absolutely fine. Declan Rice, good enough card. John McGinn's got a good enough card that you need to add some play styles to, but even still, not bad. So it's one of them. If you get a usable team of the week, it's decent. If not, it's not really too much about it. So the main thing that we're here for is team of the year, of course. So this is what you will see in your store right now. So you can vote by doing this and by opening these player picks and then selecting your cards. However, if you head over to, I think I've just closed this down for some reason, but if you do head over to the website from EA, this is what you are met with as well. So you can also vote on the website. You can also choose your captain's card, which I think will give a better upgrade. Personally, I'm not really too sure what will happen, but we'll have to see. So for me, going into this Team of the Year voting, I do think I'm going to be voting in terms of popularity, if I'm 100% honest. I'm going to be voting for cards that I would like to see, I would like to use in game. So we're going to go with Menga, and we're also going to go with Dreyer. No, we're not. But I do think I would like to see Mbappe, Ousmane Dembele, and I'm actually going to put Lionel Messi in, if I'm honest, because I do personally want Messi. That's probably me being a bit biased, if I'm honest with you. I don't know where he's gone. In terms of who would probably actually get into this, I would suggest a lot of people would also be voting for Haaland. A lot of people will also vote for Cristiano Ronaldo. So there's definitely going to be quite a few players that fit in. Now, when it comes to midfielders this year, EA have included the likes of Yamal, Diaz, Salah's included in here as well. So our midfielders is really going to be full of attackers. Personally, again, I don't think Salah, from a performance point of view, goes into Team of the Year. However, I would quite like that card. I would like to see a Vitinha card. And then after that, I mean, Yamal would be good. Gravenberch, I would vote for, but it's kind of pointless. De Jong would have a nice card if we got him. Bellingham would be a nice card if we got him. I doubt we'll get him. Barella would be good. I think for myself, I'm going to vote for Lamine Yamal. So straight away, we technically got 5 attackers there. The defenders is a little bit easier to vote for. I feel like this is going to be a lot more common amongst everyone. Personally, I'm going with Nuno Mendes as left back. It feels obvious. Pacho or Marquinhos. I feel like Pacho's been a little bit better. Van Dijk, I'm voting. He's probably going to be in packs as well. There is no Hakimi in this vote. So personally, I'm going to be voting for Koundé. And then in goal, of course, I'm going to vote for Alisson. I do think Donnarumma should win it, but still, that's just my vote. And then I think I can choose a captain's card. So I'm going to choose Virgil van Dijk as my captain, but I don't know how I do that. Choose captain in the top part here. So Virgil van Dijk will be my captain, and I have just gone ahead and submitted my vote, which is absolutely spot on. Now, we can also go ahead and do the women's vote, which I definitely want to do. In terms of who's available in this, Claudia Pina is going to be pretty much up there with everybody else's choice, which is kind of no shock. In terms of who else, I think Russo could definitely get in there with obviously how England did in the Euros. I think a lot of people are going to vote Diani. I think a lot of people will vote Dumane and the Chewingas. I think they're going to get sort of the most popular votes. Personally, I'm going to put Russo in there. We may see her card. We might not. We'll have to find out. In terms of midfielders, I would like a Mariona card. I think she's actually done quite well also. We then could get a Chloe Kelly. We could get Karchawi. She obviously fits in as a midfielder, even though you would class her as a defender, possibly. I mean, Bonmati and Pateas, I feel like they're the ones everybody's going to want the most. In terms of defenders, again, it's a little bit more open. Leah Williamson definitely goes in there. I think Lucy Bronze definitely goes in there as well. Although, to be honest with you, I'm going to try and pick these as like left back, 2 centre backs, and a right back. So I'm going to put McCabe, Williamson. I'm going to put Bright and Bronze in. Very English heavy, especially English heavy when I choose my goalkeeper. And then in terms of my captain, well, we may as well go with Pina, let's be honest with you. So that is that vote submitted. Now, if we head back over into the game, I'm actually pretty sure that we get to vote again. So that means that we'll open these picks, see what we get in them. Obviously, we're not actually too bothered about these loans necessarily. Again, here, I'm going to take an Alisson card. I'm not actually going to be using a lot of these. The only ones that you will probably use are Ousmane Dembele and probably Mbappe, if I'm honest with you. If you're starting a brand new account, this is actually quite a good week to start an account because you would have a full starting 11 with the most meta gold cards available to you, which I definitely think is a bit of a cheat code, if I'm honest with you, but still would be nice. We'll take a Jude Bellingham because I don't really have him. I will take a Mohamed Salah, and so my other vote, I'm going to make sure that, Lamine Yamal. So as much as I selected Vitinha in my online vote, I'm going to go with Bellingham on this vote just to have a card to actually use. So that's where the sort of the popularity will come into things of people wanting to use the cards in game, not necessarily who's going to be the best cards available for team of the season. Sorry, not team of the season, team of the year. We'll take Pacho, we're going to take Koundé, we're going to take Nuno Mendes, and we're going to take Van Dijk. Now, personally, I own all these gold cards, so I'm not bothered by these ones, but again, we'll send them to the club just in case we need to use them this week. And then our attackers, as I say, this is where everyone's going to take Mbappe and Dembele. There's no question about it. Everyone's going to do it. Vinicius Jr. could see some votes coming in for him for the sake of Ultimate Team. And personally, I'm going to do that because why not? Again, you're getting the 3 most expensive gold cards on the game for nothing for a week. Everyone's going to have Mbappe for the next weekend league, so even off the bench, get used to seeing him, if I'm honest with you. The Women's Team of the Year vote, this is where I'm actually going to do it as a proper vote. So, of course, Hannah Hampton, who we just picked, she is going to be going in to the club. Again, a lot of the women's cards, though, are probably more so fodder in terms of usability. So I think you'll see a lot of people just actually voting for these how they want to. We've even got a silver mixed in there, which is kind of crazy. But, hey, if you're good and you're not actually rated highly in game, then I guess that's the thing. Who did I pick for? I went with Cape, didn't I? So all of these women's cards can go in. And then technically you could play with your team of the year. I guess that's what EA's done. I guess EA have thought, right, let's sort of like give you an option of you're not only voting for your team of the year, you also get to play with them. Definitely Bonmati and Putellas are going to get chosen quite a lot there. So again, wouldn't be shocked to see them in quite a lot of teams. And the other one that I went for was Mariona. Guerrero could definitely fit in. Wouldn't be a surprise to see her coming into team of the year, so we'll have to see what EA do with that. I am interested with the captain's option. There's been nothing leaked regarding that, so it'd be interesting to see what EA have in store. I just think they're going to get a bigger upgrade or a slightly different card design. But either way, that's nice. That's something. Hansen could also see a team of the year because of her card. And you know what? I actually am going to choose that card because I don't currently own her. And then we will take a Diani because why not? So that is team of the year voting done. A lot of rambling, but still my personal view on who should be getting team of the year, or who I at least want to get team of the year. Packs are starting to save up. I personally don't think it's worth opening packs this week and looking at the leaked for Team 2 of Time Warp. I'm not so interested next week, so I do think that this is where I'm going to be sort of slowing down the packs, maybe like 82 and above a save, and like 81s and lower I open. This will give you a good chance of retaining some of the mid-tier fodder that you need to sort of fill up the club, get the team in weeks in, get the 82 times 10s done every day. So it's a good option to do that. But personally, that's team of the year. Started the ball rolling. Hopefully, it is going to be a good promo. For now, though, we'll carry on with Time Warps and see what EA release over the next few days. Do let me know down below who you vote in team of the year. And for now, so we're going to leave it for today. I'm out. Peace.